Hello guys, and welcome to iCan's TimeIt software. You're going to see that this is a time clock program. Let's open it up real quick. There we are. Cool. Now you'll note that this is the network license. It's 1.0 right now. That's fine. TimeIt. Here we are, icantimeit.com. We have an employee list, the admin login. We'll get to that later. Settings, help, and a full view. Something also we'll mention later. Now, we'll note that there are 16 people in and 10 people out. We have the date as well as the time, which is excellent, just in case we ever need to be able to see it. This is open on all computers or on the one computer you have open at the time. Remember, all of these are capable of being networked together. Aside from that, I'd like to log in real quick. And you know what? I'd like to log in as Daniel, but I don't remember his number. Let's go to the employee list. This shows everyone that's currently in your database. There's Daniel. He's right there, number 110. Cool. Let's log in. Username, 110. The password I have already. I've chosen to remember the password, and we'll log in. Clock in. And it says I'm now clocked in. Excellent. For future note, you can change the time here. And there's Daniel right there. Or you can have him down at the bottom. Now, currently, these are the people that are busy, have a meeting, or are out for work. For myself, as Daniel, I'd like to set my status as out for work right now, because that's what I'm doing. Actually, better yet, let's do busy. Excellent. Now that we've done that, the next best thing to do would be to go to the settings, where you can see that here we can log in at the very beginning. We can change the theme color if we'd like. Let's go with red. Ooh, makes it a little hard on a couple things. I'd rather choose another color. Let's go with orange. Yeah, that's better. Now, if you'd ever like to just use the default color, just click the button, exit, and you're good. Here, you can change with your username the password by resetting it to a new password and then confirming the password and clicking change. If you're a network administrator or you know what you're doing a little better, here you can change where iCanTimeIt is taking its information, which database it's drawing from on the network. Now, another one that we use is msearch act, and I would hit save and restart. The program would reboot and I would be brought back to the login screen. I'll just cancel that for right now though. Very good, very good. The next thing I'd like to cover with you is the help section. It's pretty simple and straightforward. You'll notice that Shift F4 is clock in and out. Shift F1 will show you that employee list back up here. And one more note is that as per, we are a network license with no user limit. Now that's a little special. You'll also notice that it's repeated up here, as I said in the beginning. Very good. Now, another note I'd like to mention to you is that in hitting full view, you can show all the people that are actually out of the office at the time. Now, let's put Daniel on break, shall we? We'll go to break here, and I am now on break. Excellent. And you'll see that there we are. That's fine, that's fine. Daniel, there he is. Good, and he's on break. Very good, very good. Now we can always go back, log in, and clock back in here. Yes, and I'm clocked back in, and you'll see my name come up right again. Daniel, there I am. Awesome. Now remember, the cool thing about this is the fact that you can hit compact view and keep it standard, or you can always keep track of who's in and who's out by looking at a very simple list. What if I wanted to make a timesheet for myself? Well, I'm logged in as Daniel currently, and I am busy. Change that back to normal, and let's go to report. Now, the best way to do it is to select the date range we have offered here, where you can see custom, where you show the start date and the end date, or let's go to today, or let's go to last paid period. That might work best. Generate the report. There I am. Good. Now, what happened here? In time, 9:59. Show the reason. Okay. Late reason, that was an accident. Okay, I can work with that. We'll get rid of that reason, and we can print this as well just by clicking the button if you would like. Very good. And open, close, back open. Can even print all if you would like for another reason. Now, the next cool thing that we can really work with is the fact that after you've gone into that report mode, if you're an admin, let's do this real quick. Log in as admin, and then we can go admin and password login. Awesome. You'll see a difference up here now. We have a control panel as well as our admin logout. Now, I was on the topic of reports. Let's pull up a report as an admin now. Report. Instead of just showing myself, it's showing all of the users now, as you can see. Neat thing here is that you can select all or full-time monthly. Let's select part-time now. Part-time, awesome. Let's choose John and Peter, and I want to see Virginia's too, between a date range of the last paid period, and let's generate that report. There we are. There's John, he hasn't worked at all. Peter and Virginia, very good. If you'd like to just see John and Virginia, deselect Peter, regenerate the report, and there you go. Take off Virginia, go. You get the idea. Close, open. It's very simple and straightforward, and it's easy to work. If you had multiple reports, like these four, and generated it, cool thing here is that you could print all at the same time. Now I won't do that for ease sake, so let's just exit real quick. Very good. Now, that's just some of the power that the administrator has. Let's look at something else, however. Remember I mentioned that control panel? Let's go there real quick. We have user management, we have company settings, and we also have register. Let's go to user management real quick. This shows every user that's currently active, as well as the license limit that we have, like I mentioned before. Where's Daniel? There he is. Okay, cool. He's a full-time hourly employee. He has the ability to report role, which if you read up here, has the ability to see all employees' reports and the ability to clock out, break, set in and out status of an employee by right-clicking on the in and out list. Once a user has been granted the report role, the user can utilize the privilege by doing an admin login, if they know how to. Let's sort by full-time. There we go. And I only want to see full-time hourly. Yep, there's Daniel right in the list. Here you can change his name to Daniel Matheson. Oh, let's capitalize that. Masterson. Very good. And we can change him to a part-time employee even if we would like. Let's not leave that though. Good, good. Alright. Now, say you wanted to find somebody. Or, for that matter, create a new employee. Create a user. We're going to call them 190. Password www. Display name Jennifer. And she's going to be a part-time employee. Create user. 190 has been added. Excellent. And since we're on, let's go to part-time. And there's Jennifer. Awesome. Let's go to all. Yep, there she is as a part-time. Let's say I do a J for a search. All you have to do for a search is just type it in here, click search. Everyone that comes up will be available. Say you just wanted to see J in part-time. J, part-time, instantly recognizes it. Let's do this full-time monthly instead. Yep, they're there too. Delete the J, hit search. This will show you all of the full-time monthly employees. Instead, you can go all the full-time hourly employees, the part-time, other, which we have none, and back to all. And that gives you a pretty good idea of how that works. The next item we have here is the company settings. Let's click that real quick. Okay, cool. Now, let's see here. We have the start time, which is the beginning of the day when employees are expected, is 9 a.m. They have a grace period of 5 minutes, plus or minus. You can also change what happens if they were to arrive late. Let's click that real quick. These are the options that we currently have. If you wanted to add a new one, we could go trauma at the hospital. Cool. And we would select OK. And you see, since I hit cancel, there's nothing there anymore. Good, good. End time, also 6 p.m. Note, these have 15-minute increments, which you can set to your desire. Break time is currently set at an hour with 15-minute break. Also options that are readily available. Clocked in status, you'll notice, correspond, out of work, busy, meeting, as mentioned. Add remove, just like before. Clocked out status, vacation, day off, out for work, sick, as you can see with all of these as well. And add remove is standard. OK, cancel. Show company logo and info. You'll notice has to do with this information right here. ikan TimeIt is the name, which will be repeated right here, and the URL, which is brought right here. If you want to change the logo, which corresponds with this area right here, you would go to Browse, select the file of your choice, open, and there it is. If you were to hit Save, it would save your results. But just for my own safety, I'm going to hit Close and not worry about it. As always, you're capable of registering with iCan for our program with the Register button. As you can see, the license email here, and there's the license key. Register, upgrade, or close. Awesome. One final thing. As an admin, your receptionist is capable of assigning values and status to your employees for them, especially if you're on a network. So let's go to Daniel, and we can right click on Daniel and we can clock him out. We can set him on break if we would like, or we can change his status to meeting. Daniel is now in a meeting. There we go. Excuse me, my mistake. Cool. And it would be the same as doing this. Now what if I wanted to stick Daniel on break? Do I want to set Daniel on break? Yes, I would. And he'll show up here in a moment. Oop, there we go. Daniel. Awesome. Just like that. I can change his status from there if I would like as well. Now, just for good measure, this gives you a good idea what the administrator is capable of doing as well as the receptionist. Let's go in and out. We'll switch Daniel back in so that he's no longer on break. And you can see there he is once more. Effectively, I am logged out as an administrator. If I'd like to log in again, I have to click the button. However, I'm done for this session. So, I'll log out, clock out. Oh, that's right. If you leave too early or get in too late, it gives you the options. Now, remember those we saw earlier? Let's choose on-site work. Okay, I have clocked out, and that is the end of the session. I'll close the program and go about my business. Have a good day.